Can you imagine going to buy a car with 1,000 cows? No, right, before money was evolved, people used to trade things for e.g. 1 cow for 10 sacks of grains. As trade increased between business and countries, it was hard to match the needs, although there was gold, silver, but it wasn't portable and divisible. So to overcome these problems, society needed a medium of exchange, a store of value, so introduced coins and paper money during the 7th to 11th century on China. But today, on 21st century, exactly after 1,400 years, us leads all over the world in terms of GDP and printing and minting of currency. The U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing produces billions of dollars in banknotes every year, whereas China and India also prints huge volume of currency according to needs of their country's population. But in terms of value, U.S. currency leads because of currency exchange rate. So let's know about how the government controls money supply and prints according to their needs and day-to-day lifestyle. National government Constitution gives authority to country's constitution or financial laws delegate to manage currency to a central bank or treasury. For example, in U.S. Congress gives the Federal Reserve the authority to issue U.S. dollars, whereas in India, Reserve Bank of India, RBI, has sole authority to issue currency except for coins, which are minted by government. On the other hand, central bank, which are independent or semi-independent institutions, are responsible for controlling money supply, managing inflation, and ensuring financial stability. These authority is given to ensure stability, to prevent abuse, and to control supply. You must be thinking then every country can print money as they want and make their GDP more, isn't it? That's not the case. Printing money alone doesn't cause GDP to grow. In fact, doing so without matching economic growth usually leads to inflation or even economic crisis, not prosperity. Because GDP grows when more goods serviced are produced, business invests more, and people have more productive jobs, where printing money doesn't create more factors, increase productivity, and grow actual output. So what happens when country prints too much money? Inflation. Prices rise because more money is chasing the same amount of goods. Hyperinflation, in extreme cases. Money becomes worthless. Examples: Zimbabwe in the 2000s. Venezuela in the 2010. In the early 2000s, Zimbabwe's economy collapsed due to land reforms that destroyed agriculture, falling exports and tax revenues, rising government debt. To cover expenses, the government printed massive amounts of money instead of raising revenue or cutting spending. Result: hyperinflation. Prices were doubling every day by 2008. The inflation rate reached 79.6 billion% per month. People had to carry trillions of Zimbabwean dollars to buy bread. Eventually, the Zimbabwean dollar became worthless. Real-world impact. Shops refused local currency. People starved or fled the country. The government abandoned its currency in 2009 and started using the US dollar instead. Lesson: printing money without economic growth leads to collapse. So if you found this was fascinating, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment your thoughts about how it has affected in your country. Thanks for watching.